Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's real early morning here. Neil Keenan is my name, and I watch out for you quite often, and I have for many, many, many years. And this morning, I woke up and I had something in the works that would have helped everyone. I'm running short on funds right now, and very much short. About very, very, very much short on funds. And the person on the other end of the line is the individual that was supposed to be running the foundation, the Lights of Lord, and if I gave him a certain document that I was in possession of, uh, I would get the money I need right now to take care of the things I need right now. I told him no at first, and left it that way, but received a call from another person who is pretty close to us, convinced me basically along with one other or two others to give this guy a note, the note, the one he wanted. And I did, because it would give us the funding we needed to get not only the bills taken care of, but to get me to where I have to go again, another place in. Yeah, I'm just thinking things through. I don't want to mislead you even a little bit. I don't want to mislead myself a bit. He was on the line. I called him because I was a little angry when I woke up this morning and the money wasn't in the bank when it should have been, or in BitPay when it should have been, and it wasn't. And one person said he had to come home from Mexico, but on the other hand, he didn't have any money. But he had to come home from Mexico with the family, and he's a good guy, not a bad guy, a great guy actually. And but the guy that wanted the note, he was holding everything up. That's the reason why I couldn't go. He was one of the reasons. Okay, I took a chance with him, although I'm not taking chances because we have all kinds of agreements here that could be taken to the foundation in the United States and just ruin this person. Just take him out of the picture entirely. You'll never hear his name again. And it was all bullshit from the beginning with him. For everything, for delivering the wrong document, for doing this, for doing that. The guy had just gotten a document from us that was worth, who knows what it was worth, but I was the only one that could make it work. The only one. He can't make it work. But the bottom line, I was waiting on that. I was waiting on it because I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use it on them. But yeah. So I was going to use it in order to facilitate what we had to do, the people, what we had to do to make things work. And I depended upon this guy to do this. And he didn't do anything. And it all came back to one guy. He kept bringing it back to one guy who's very friendly to me. And I believed him. I don't know if I do now because of what transpired just a few minutes ago, but I believe him. Still believe him, really. And I'll give you his name and everything, and everybody will know who's who. And just a few minutes after this post ends, because when it ends, I'm going to look it over. I'm going to send it to them, and then it'll be going to be posted. And it's not going to be fun for anybody because, like I told, I'm going to destroy them today. They want to play with me, I'll play with them. But with real things. They can't play with anything other than, oh, well, we haven't talked to this person yet. We have to. That wasn't the deal I made. The deal I made was as soon as he got this letter, this document, I got my money. I wouldn't give it to him otherwise. That was the problem in the beginning. He wasn't going to get anything until he produced. Now they got the letter. I'm going to probably file legal action today as well against all of them, except for the guy in Minnesota who did nothing. Did nothing. He's a nice man, a smart man. He stayed out of it, and he should have, because I think there's been scams all along the way against me, against him. But getting back to that, they're sitting with a piece of paper that's worth a fortune. They don't know what to do with it because they don't have anything. And they don't have anything to do with it either. But they thought they would. And they thought they'd go after it, and they thought they'd try to screw me. If they're screwing me, they're screwing you, because I'm doing this for you. That's why I'm up here now. And I want you to be aware of this guy named Mark. I received a phone call telling me to be careful with him since that last phone call. Now we got to get back to where we were before we were going to take a way out by giving somebody some money that I get from throwing things that were given to me into the right direction. Okay? That's where that was coming from. And Mark, again, was going to be handling the thing with people and so on, and didn't produce. The man didn't produce. He had 4 players. And a couple of them don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I wish Dr. Vandermeer was alive today. He'd skin them. Well, I'm going to skin them now today. Believe me, my day today was going to be putting up some things that I have to put up. Look, they've turned our phones off. We can't call you. They turned everything off on us. Okay, and the reason, we ran out of money. Okay, we ran out of it, going after these things and protecting you. But I was going to have it with this by making this little deal, so I'd have enough of that to get to where I have to go to make sure everything's okay. To make sure that we get to where we have to go. I didn't do this deliberately at all. But when the game got sour the other day, and my other buddy got involved in it, thinking that it was a real thing when I felt it was fake all along with Mark. My guy convinced me to call him too, but we had worked with Mark before, and it was pretty bad then too. But right in the middle of everything, he just jumped out, and he went with a connection of mine that was with me over there in Indonesia, named Charles. I left at that point. I didn't want that kind of person around me. I'm not talking about Charles, I'm talking about Mark. The money that was supposed to be coming to me was going to someone else. That's what happened then. I had never spoken to him again since, because it would only have been bad, and I would have revealed them. I told him this morning, just a few minutes ago, at 6 o'clock my time, that I'm going to destroy him today. And I am. And I am. He's got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. He's 350 pounds maybe less nowadays. But he's not going to be doing this to anybody after I'm done. Okay? And I'll be talking to Russ very shortly, because he kept blaming Russ. Russ did this and Russ did that. If he did, then there's not much I can say in his defense. But that's why you have forums for, to find out who's who. We already know about Mark. And we already know he got the paper. We already know that Russ sent it to him. Russ was getting us to send it to him too. It didn't tie in. But I said, okay. We need this. We need to get this done. We need to turn the phones on. We need to pay this bill, the electric bill. We need to do this. I've always had that. Always. I've always had more than that. I could have bought the company, for God's sake. Got to get to Canada first. And from Canada, go to Indonesia. I'm going to put blocks on everybody to even leave their own state today. I can do that, Amamana. I can do it. And if I do it, they're not going anywhere. They'll be staying in their homes. It will not be fun for them. I get to stay here for a little bit longer now, whereas should have been in Toronto, and then I should have been in Toronto a second time and a third time. I should have been in Toronto to do what I had to do. And from there, it would have been over to Indonesia in a matter of days, getting this thing done. I now have some people coming to see me from there to talk to me and to, I guess, bring some income. But it stinks. The whole thing stinks. And I want you to know this affects you too. Because I actually did a lot of this for you. To get moving because you couldn't help yourselves. When you can't help yourselves, I make mistakes. And I made a mistake here when I went with this man by listening to another person, trying to help you. But I want you to know who he is. Stay away from him. Get him off. Don't take him off our site. Richard, leave him on our site. Let everybody throw the shit at him that he's been throwing at us. Oh, he'll be blaming me, trying to save his ass. And let me tell you, every time he's trying to save me, he's giving me more weapons to fight with. Anyway, I wanted you all to know the reason. Again, there's going to be a delay. Maybe not a long delay, a short delay. Because I'm going to find that money that I need to get there. And when I do, all hell will break loose at another occasion. But the lawyers will go after him. We have agreements that we can provide to the court in regards to Mark and what he promised. He's got everybody else tied into it too. And I don't know what to say about that. That's between them. I don't know what they've said. But it's not going to be fun. And I'm going to start it now. You don't get me mad. Like I just told them, I'm going to destroy them. Anyway, I'm very sorry that I had to do this, but I'm doing it. I'll find some money somewhere, I hope, and finish this thing up. If I don't finish it up today, which I doubt now, I was planning on it. I'm doing everything today, but no, not today. It'll be tomorrow. And my head's burning right now inside. I'm so mad. You get to see the angry side of me a little bit. Now they're getting this. They're going to get to see it too. If you believe everything Mark says, he tries to be real calm, but he shakes like a leaf. And he's going to be shaking. Today he's going to need to go and get some attorneys to battle in court. I'll be filing in an international court. Or maybe this court here, because he was using the lines here. I don't know. I'll get into that later. I'm just pissed off right now. And, you know, it's better being pissed off than pissed on. So they're the ones who are going to get pissed on, though. Yeah, it's unfair. It's very, very unfair. They know what I'm doing. They know what I need. They get what they want, which is they wanted that document that I sent. I sent it to Russ. Russ sent it to Mark. I sent it to Mark. Kevin sent it to Mark. Everybody sent it to Mark. Now Mark is got to play. My father said, "Shit, get off the pot, fat boy." That's what you do. He's not so fat. Anyway, this is an early morning wake-up call to you about the kind of people you're going to be dealing with in the future, too. So get yourself ready. You know, I can't protect you, I told you. Not anymore. I spent and spent and spent. I spent on you. I didn't just spend on me. I didn't need protection. I've got protection. I spent on you to make sure nothing happened to you. Because it's going to be happening, as I told you, very soon. And what's going to happen then? There's no place to run. It's too late. Most places it's too late. Some places it's not. But you'll need to learn how to live in the highlands and so on, and how to eat. I don't know. We can stop that still, I think. And I don't know. All I know is that nobody I know is going to get ripped off or beat by someone like this. No. It's still too early in the morning. You can see my eyes are closed. See, even when I wake up, I think I'm from Indonesia. My eyes get slit over, see? The Indonesians don't play with me at all. They're good people. They want me there too, so they can win, we can win. They're much better as let's just say, a governmental team than what we have in the United States or any in Europe. They come out right to the front. They're good. They're warm. And they put their hands on you and they say, help us. And that's what I do. And they're my friends. The people we're talking about, like, just got involved, one's in California and others in Tennessee. I don't know what the hell went on there between them, but listen to Mark, there's a whole bunch of shit that went on between them, and it was a scam. I doubt it. I don't think Russ is like that even a little bit. But what I heard, Kevin heard too. Don't think that we don't leave the phone down. I think somebody's got to straighten it out real quick before I put it up on the internet and send it to the lawyers. Because any threat they've got relating to me is a joke. Is a joke. I spent my money trying to help these people. You too, but the people we're talking about. Okay, not much more I can say other than they're supposed to be sleeping now, and I don't think they should sleep any more than I did. It's time to close the doors. I didn't want to give those papers out. I'll say it once again. I didn't want to give anything out. Everybody else had a better idea. And they were wrong. Now we got to deal with it. I think everybody should call Mark. Everybody should call everybody. Wonder what the hell went on. Because it affects you. It affects you dearly. Anyway, okay. I did what I had to do. I'm being a nice guy. I'm going to sleep. Maybe not. Let me see if I can put the hood over. Oh, there's no hood. I'll have to go back upstairs. You just take care of yourselves for now. I'll talk to you later. There's going to be a post today in a few minutes. And then we'll see what they do. I don't want them to do anything so I can just ruin them. I'm so mad. Wait 2 days. You don't need to wait. Give us that document. We'll give you the money immediately so you can do what you have to do. Well, they got the document. I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to give it. Other people did. And now I've got to deal with it. More shit. Anyway, I wish you all well. I need your help here. If you got no, I don't ask. I don't know how to. So I do need your help though. Take care. I'll go after them today, and we'll see what's going on and what happens. And whatever turns up, because I'm not going to be a nice boy. You know, I'm not a nice boy when I get mad. I think you know that. Leave you be. You take care. Go back to bed. And sorry about it, but yeah, what the protection I was going to get you by doing this thing would have helped you. Now, uh, I still got to do this thing somehow. It's not expensive anyway. Like I've said all along, people don't listen. We've had some good people come into us, but mostly you just sit there with your hands in your pocket. So take care. Good night. I gotta get rolling on this. Good night. Bye bye. Good morning to some of you. Bye bye bye. Asia, don't worry. I'm gonna kick their ass like I usually do, and I'll feed them to you. We'll feed them to the dogs. Is there anything you want to say? No? You're pissed, aren't you? Beyond pissed. Just remember, it's better being pissed off than pissed on. uh, so I don't let you. I suggest you don't let anybody like this get anywhere near you. You just take care. Ciao, ciao. Enjoy your morning when you get up.